Morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good week. For those who had a bunch of snow, hopefully you survived the cold. So what's kind of been coming through the last few days in my meditation, as always, I get like a bunch of different images that come through, and then I just write them down. So take them as one big message or chunks of messages. And so I just got this overwhelming energy today of sure-footedness, secure, being secure, being grounded, being sure-footed is the image I got. And I don't know if anybody saw the man who like climbed the building in Taiwan. I think it was Taiwan. Anyway, there was just this sure-footedness about what he was doing, right? And it defied logic about what he was doing, but he was still sure-footed. So whatever that means for you, I feel like whoever this is for, maybe you've not felt sure-footed. And so I just get this impression that you definitely are now, and like maybe there's a concern about, is this gonna kind of stay? And yeah, this is here to stay. This energy is here to stay. This is, you've done some work around being grounded. All right. So the first thing I want to share in this, a couple days ago, I had this overwhelming sense of like waves crashing on the shore. And the impression that came with that was like waves of supply, not necessarily financial, maybe financial, however it resonates for you, but there was just like, there's been whatever area of your life where there's felt like there's scarcity, I just sense like waves and waves of supply coming in that area. And the message with that I wrote down here was, and I'm not talking about being financially irresponsible here. What I'm talking about is not worrying about if the scarcity, like if the supply is going to last, right? Don't be afraid. When supply comes, sometimes we're like, oh, I need to save this for whatever. And yeah, maybe you do. But I think in this case, whatever supply this is relating to, don't worry about saving it. Don't worry about when it goes away. There's a time of enjoyment. And I get the sense from Spirit that there's like a season for everything, right? And so, again, this is not like go spend all your money, but this is a sense of this supply that's coming in. It's time to be enjoyed. It's time to just rest in that and not panic about what's to come. Tagged along with that is this note of focus forward only. I got the phrase, looking behind you is just death. What that means is like, I think that 2025, all of us have felt some shedding of some kind. Year of the snake, as we know. Getting ready for the year of the fire horse, which is fun. But don't look behind you anymore. There was some looking behind that needed to happen related to processing emotions and whatever. But now only focus forward. And the message I got with that is that whatever you decide from here on out, it's how you decide it will be. There's been a sense of feeling out of control, a sense of powerlessness is the word that came to me about that. And so from here on out, it's how you decide. There's like this sense of control in the actions that you do now, which is really beautiful. Okay, this is kind of separate, but if it goes along with you, great. No emergencies. There are no emergencies. There are emergencies, but in this energy, I feel like in this time, there may be people that come up to say, try to stir you up for an emergency and get you to act and create a sense of urgency around a situation that maybe you're kind of like, wait a minute, maybe there doesn't need to be an emergency here. And what I'm getting about this is like, just slow down. And the answer is already there. So when you slow down, I'm getting the sense that the answer is going to show itself. The answer has already been executed. I see a signature in a contract. The answer's already been executed.
This is a reminder.
Yeah, I'm seeing a signature on a contract, like the answer's already been completed. Just kind of this situation that's demanding that you respond, the situation that's presenting itself as an emergency. Just slow down a bit. And I get that if somebody's pressing you for something, maybe just kind of back away for a minute and the answer is going to come through. And, you know, I get this sense of like feeling really unsettled about answering something that's emergent like that. So slow down, the answer will come. And lastly, this message of what makes you weird is what makes you special. I get the sense that in the weird, whatever weird you are, which is awesome, there's jewels in that weird that the world needs to see. So for whoever you are, I get the feeling that there's been some like suppression around that, some suppression around feeling, you know, saying what you feel like you want to say or doing what you feel like you want to do because it's weird, or you feel out of place, or you feel you don't feel connected, you haven't found your tribe, whatever it is. But embracing that weird is really going to unlock a lot of really special things in your life. There's things and people and situations that want to interact with you, and these beautiful ideas that you have are really in demand, is what the word I hear about that. So that's really cool. So what's the phrase that everybody's saying now? Let your freak flag fly. Whatever makes you weird, whatever makes you different, really lean into it, right? And don't feel so out of place. Even if it feels scary to be your weird, just do it, because somebody's going to enjoy it. I'm prompted again to just say slow down. The answer's going to come. I don't know who that's for, but that's coming to me one more time. And just lean into this feeling of sure-footedness, stability, and security. So like when you're feeling that sense of panic, just kind of take a moment and breathe in and out of your heart center, and just allow this feeling of sure-footedness, security, and safety to just wash over you, stability, and just like really feel those emotions. And that kind of brings you back to center. And from there, you're able to think clearly, and I get that the answer will be there. So anyway, love you guys bunches. Have a good day.